Boy, is it ever complicated when you got hackers and trolls and you're trying to do a stream. One of my brothers live streamed before, Jason Schwartz. He just found out about the video that I wanted him to see. He's family. Already people there, not knowing what's happening. You know, it's sort of funny, but I wasn't able to get on. The link is hacked, that's for sure. Whether it be me, it's probably my fault, Jason. Sorry about that. He's streaming right now. Jason Schwartz. You know what I hate is that there's always been an image around this channel to hide it, to block it. That's okay, so long as it's done, in a legal way. But when things start, going under the belt, below the belt, they start hitting below the belt, it gets dangerous. It gets dangerous. And of course, as much as I'm not famous, I still have a little bit of an image to hold online, right? Since I'm doing this full time, it's not always easy. It's not always easy, of course. Online, there's a whole slew of different people that arrive, but I'm always having problems being able to get on people's streams. How's it going? Leah's in the house. Love you guys. Pat, love you, man. Thank you very much for being here. Hello. Chemtrails are low tonight. I saw them all day here. They were spraying over the sun. Couple days also, 2 days back, they were spraying over the sun. Michael, how's it going? Thanks, man. Hey, thank you so much, man. Respect, bro. Thank you. Right hand, not left hand. I respect that, guys. Thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate the encouragement. As a matter of fact, that's why I enjoy doing this. There's so many things that are happening right now where the sky is always blackened or milky, and that doesn't stop us doing the research, but it's a real event. They're talking about it in the news. People even have problems being able to see the sky and everything. So that's becoming an issue. Mr. Mark Goldman. Hey, how's it going, brother? Love you, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks for everything you guys do. I'm close to having a meeting, man. If they can change those pandemic rules, maybe something like that. Mark Goldman, thank you so much for being here, man. I'm on a diet, but I can't talk about it because the first stream I talked just about that. Do you know you could eat 2 eggs a day? I'm not going to get into it. How's it going? Target Schooner. Yeah, I got the lights low here. Yeah, too bad. I wanted to get on with you, Jason, if you're listening, man. Thank you very much for wanting to have me on. Poor guy. I'm going to have to try to fix that problem. I could not get on. I have Safari right now because Chrome is paused. For those of you that have Chrome, be careful never to sign out of any social media like Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook if you've been there a long time, because they're going to freeze your account. And I can't unpause it. I looked it up. It's a glitch. I can't re-sign on with the Chrome. I can get on StreamYard with my Chrome here, but I couldn't click on the link that Jason was sharing with me. The link was invisible when I would touch it. When I would go over the link would go invisible. I'm telling you, I mean, that's not supposed to happen unless it was manipulated. Darkest Gooner, thanks for being here. How's it going? Megabaz, Trump, Live Space Force. Absolutely. I'm all for it. All for the Space Force. All for the Space Force. Absolutely. Hoping that they're going to do good. They're sending up satellites. They're being asked to do a lot of surveillance, obviously, for the UFOs. And that's also what I'm going to talk about this stream. The hearing on that they just talked about in April was something really, really special. And there's a lot of stuff that they were hiding. There's a lot of new things that they're saying. So I thought it was really interesting. I said, hey, I think we can go over that together, but only the interesting points, of course. Margaret Leach is over here. Hello, Bruce. I don't know why they block it being Gov. We all know something is going on. Absolutely, 100%. And of course, Margaret, well, something did happen after the fix. Was the new part. So that's why I gave a heads up to my brother for it. Love ya. Jimmy B, and thanks for being here. Jimmy B, actually, I'm going to listen. I looked at the last stream. Peter Benton was here. I think he left $5 donation, and I didn't thank him. I saw that in the last stream. So if he's listening, thank you very much for the contribution. That honestly is something I never do, not thank people, but you guys know there's often that I don't see them because that is always appreciated. And it comes from someone else's pocket and their hard-earned money. No matter what, always appreciated. Crazy Music Space Jam is back. Thank you very much. Don't forget your thumbs up for the channel, peoples. I do appreciate that. Lisa Eckerly, how's it going? Hey, everyone. Lisa Eckerly is here. I appreciate that. Love you, Lisa. Nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming by, Lisa, and the incredible support to this channel. Jimmy B again from the UK. Thanks again. Did I say hello to Jimmy B? Did I jump over him? Good in the UK. Eyes open with matchsticks. Exactly. Absolutely. 1 a.m. Well, as a matter of fact, in about 49 minutes Eastern time, but right now in 49 minutes, there's Hamia, I think. I'll have to look it up, and I will later. There's an exoplanet. I mentioned it in the first stream between the dieting and fasting comments that I was talking about. It's an exoplanet, 268 years. It hasn't been by. It's in the constellation of Booties, they say. But then they say, look to the east, arm length, 2 fists, one over the other, off of the horizon, and you should see it. But again, don't expect to see a big sign that says exoplanet and a bunch of colors there. You're going to see a little star. But it's supposed to be visible to people, so that would be interesting taking a look at the same time. Hey, thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate that. Pat, I was looking at what they were saying at the hearing. It's an hour, so I went to listen to it. I got to about 35, 40 minutes of it, and I remember the key points. And at the same time, I realized underneath they have all the whole wording of everything that was said. So it doesn't look good, honestly. Well, it's not that it doesn't look good. It's that there's lots to be done before a UFO, and I started talking about this a couple streams back, before a UFO case or file goes through and is accepted. Unfortunately, it goes through many hands. It goes through many groups, and it even goes through groups that are outside of the UFO community. It goes to intel analysts. It goes to intelligence communities. It goes to different groups. The Defense Department. You have a whole bunch of other people where it goes to, and it has to go through peer review. Once it goes through peer review, you have 2 groups, and if the groups agree that they know what it is, that file is excluded, is put away, case closed, right? So case closed, winds up as data. If there's one group that disagrees with the other group, it's going to go to an advisory committee that's going to decide between. So you understand what they're doing? This is hilarious. They're bringing it back and back to other people and go to 2 more desks so it doesn't come out. Then they bring it back to the Navy. Then the Navy brings it over to defense, CIA, FBI. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't that mean? Come on. I need Jim Brewer on stage to comedian to be explaining this. It gets a little ridiculous when you think of it. And they also said that AARO, AARO, obviously these associations were built after the UFO report, where they said they're going to have more committees, UFO committees. They're going to have to develop a better way for visuals. Basically, right now, they're still talking about balloons. They're still saying that the balloons and the files that are supposedly balloons, they don't wind up in the garbage, but they're put aside and they're still going to be investigated. But again, they go through all these advisory committees and everything. I'm looking at the process of exactly how many different associations that they're going through, and it's pretty crazy. They have one hell of a group. You can be sure that they're doing some serious analysis on those UFOs, but yet we still don't know if it's an adversarial country like China or Russia, or if it's alien technology. They confirmed, so they say, in the hearing that I'm talking about right now, that there are no alien technology case files found thus far when it comes to space, air, and sea. So that means all the case files related to space, all the case files in the sky here, and of course, all the case files related to the sea, because there are some UFOs that were caught inside of the ocean, and that some submarines, military submarines, U.S. military submarines, had actually seen UFOs, submerged UFOs, right? So that's pretty scary when you think of it. And yet, that just in Kansas a couple of months ago, there was a sighting of hundreds of them together. So obviously, it is something. They go, yeah, well, it should be natural. Usually, everything's classed off as natural. Not everything. There's over 650 case files that aren't, and they're gathering up more and more and more. But they're probably suppressing them as these things are coming out. And I have a couple of points to talk about too at the same time that we're talking about. It's pretty sad. Don't forget, Pentagon and or Navy, this was a couple of months ago. Remember when they came out and they said that they absolutely will not disclose anything UFO or UAP related anymore? The Navy said that. Navy always comes into view no matter when there's a UFO event. If you think back during Roswell, for those of you that know a little bit about Roswell, we pretty much know a little basic idea. We know that the Navy was involved back then also. And I think I mentioned this a couple streams ago. The Navy, there's a switch in who is in charge of the UFOs and who has become more of a UFO community. So there is a shifting. At the same time, the Earth is tilting on its axis. You have a different alliance that's forming. I keep repeating alliance because groups are changing, associations and partnerships, let's say, to be able to, study UFOs and everything. But you never see all the countries that are together because they don't want to share the intel in the US that's related to UFO case files with other countries. But it's funny that, the China fights with the US fights with China, but you rarely hear about my ear just went completely blocked. Maybe that's the exoplanet going by. We laugh, and it could actually be exoplanet going by at 8:49 Eastern for those of you in Quebec, in the Montreal area, in Quebec. That'll be in about 39 minutes and 29 minutes. And yeah, hopefully we will see it, but I tell you, it's not gonna shake Earth, I don't think. Hopefully not. Scott Robinson, good day to you. Thanks a lot, man. Mega Baz in the house. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you very much, kind sir. Pat, I love you, brother. Thanks for being here, man. We have Astro Bubbler in the house. Thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate you stopping by. Just come on the stream with Jason and the link. Work and work for what he can do is have on his channel while he's streaming. If he's streaming right now, he could actually share my stream. This would be complicated. I would have to open up a YouTube channel of him talking on the stream, but viewing him through the YouTube, and we'd still be able to interact by looking on each of the channels. I'd be a little psychotic. That'd be crazy. Leah, thank you so much. Big and beefy or lean and buff. Love you just the same. Thank you so much. Glad you're looking out for your health. Yeah, it's pretty drastic. It's like somebody, for example, who's never scuba dived, and I'm trying to go down 100 leagues below the ocean. But I'm gonna get there real, as long as I'm sad and hungry. If I'm sad and hungry, it's because I'm making it. No, I'm positive about it too. The fasting's going well now and stuff, so it's awesome. The guy's like, no, Leah's making him talk about his diet again. I'm just kidding. Nice to see you, Lisa. Rose, thanks for coming back. Thanks again, Leah. Appreciate that. Celine Loves Light, I want to thank you, and thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by my brother's stream before. Always nice to see you. Thanks for checking us out. Karen Fitzpatrick, all the cool kids in here. Woohoo! Always the cool ones here. Again, Margaret, thanks for coming by. It's better ring than Moon Man. Moon Master, I appreciate that. Absolutely, Céline. Merci. Thank you. Space Force. Whoop, it just disappeared here. Maybe some trolls today. Space Force, baby. I love you, Bruce. Mega Baz. Thank you. Yeah, listen, Space Force is doing a lot now. Now they're doing a lot of surveillance for um, even Ukraine at one point. You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for the US to be the US. Completely just for the US. All those soldiers there protecting the US, it's fun to, they're a leading country. It's nice to see the US helping other countries in need and stuff, but often it's the American soldiers that pay the price with their families back home when bad news comes back. So, defending our own countries, and that all while not ever excluding communications with other cultures there. I mean, it's a simple thing, right? Life could have been simple. You know why there is fighting and war on Earth? I think because it's run by governments. Because I don't think before there were governments, they talk about all these uncivilized people in wars. I don't know. I'm starting to think differently now. Maybe it was the other way around. Probably. Who else is here? We have Cindy. Thanks for coming back, you guys. Oh, Cindy needs help. Help me. Hey, Josh, how's it going, brother? Talking about the hearing tonight. Are you coming on next week, mate? You got a choice of maybe Wednesday or a Friday. Friday would be the 8 o'clock stream, same time this week, like this, like right now. That'd be really cool if you could. I got lots to go through with the hearing and everything tonight. And again, Josh is one that wants to come on and talk with us. So it's like, why not? Talk about different theories, talk about what you think about it all. That'd be really cool, man. I'm going to be doing one with someone else, a private one. Somebody wanted to come on privately. I'm going to try that. Also, some people had questions to ask me. Even Anika Thoth had questions like that. You guys, I didn't know. The Gate Smasher and actually Julie, the stats, explained this to me. She goes, keep us on after, like when you end the stream. And I said, what do you mean keep you on after when you end the stream? When I end the stream, everything closes down. And it was. When I end the stream, everything shuts down. But I was clicking on not end the stream. I was Xing it and I was closing out the page. But I did know that sometimes in private, obviously I can't do it every night, but often enough, people that want to stay on, right here, when you receive a link, you can come on and you wait in the back, and then I close the stream, and then you can come on in private for some people that are listening, like Anika and a whole bunch of people, so we can hook up. Members, at one point, I should start doing a members live stream. Maybe some of the members would like, nothing will be taken away out of what we usually see here, but at least talking with the members, sometimes it's more of a closed family, even though we're pretty much of a closed family here, though. Suspicious Skies 3045. Sorry about that. How's it going? This is Eyes Wide Open 3045. Right on. Thanks for letting me know. Hope to make a new account. Gmail was hacked. Very sorry to hear about that. I have continual problems in the email, but this week a lot of stuff happened, and I got a lot of piles of a lot of viruses. I mean, it gets draining at one point. A lot of stuff coming in, and sometimes I get caught. Often, the best looking emails are often sometimes are the worst, and I'm sorry to hear about that. Suspicious Skies 3045. I hope you get that all settled real quickly. Happy you're in, Lisa. Very happy that you had time to make it. Hope everything's doing well with you. Josh says, I think the UFOs know we're looking for them, so they like to play games with our heads. That could very well be, right off the bat there. And I can't help but wonder that if it was government doing that, well, they'd also probably be doing the same thing, making people look at them, maybe maybe they deliberately, that would make sense. All right. A test flight, let people take some pictures, go over, I don't know, Las Vegas in the middle of the, but then again, it's bright in Las Vegas and people are tourists and they're on vacation or they're gambling, not all looking up in the sky. But I do too think that they know it. And the government could also play it, whether it be government or alien. I believe there's both, I believe there's alien UFOs and I believe there's extraterrestrials also. even if there's no proof. A lot of channels that get millions of views, they're all talking about what type of aliens exist out there. We don't honestly really don't even know. So if Julie was there, she's going to hear me and laugh, say, duh, of course you can come on and back. I didn't know. I'm on StreamYard. I had no idea we could do that. I found out when Jeff Benoit told me, don't X me when you close the broadcast. I said, well, you're going to disappear. He said, no. I said, okay. Clicked it off and he didn't disappear. So, all right. Celestial Magnetic, what's up? Thank you very much for coming in, you guys. Steve Connolly, oh boy, the hearing was pretty bad. A lot of things that they're saying that, yeah. I write so many points when I was listening to the hearing because sometimes they're really long, the hearings, eh? Sometimes there's parts and it's boring and they're talking about partnerships and they're welcoming people and you can hardly hear sometimes what they're saying. Hello, everybody. Mods, Bruce, good evening. Hey, Steve, how's it going, brother? I would suggest you look into reinforcing your computer and network security. Yeah, and I did pretty much. Like I'm pretty solid here. They get through a lot of things, and I got some special hackers that don't seem to have any problems overcoming certain things. They're always inside of my computer, literally. Like instead of destroying me, they just change things. But thanks, I appreciate that, Steve. Computer network security. Most of the bugs and glitches you talk about, I haven't heard before. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Well, there's a lot of intelligent people out there. I had a chance to, I'd have to hire Gary McKinnon. I had the chance to speak with him. You can imagine there's a lot of important people that really know what they're doing and hackers and stuff that have reached me before. And for whatever they want to do, I got nothing in my computer on top of it. Must piss them off. It's completely empty. I got my black boxes. I burned a black box with 6 terabytes on it. It is heartbreaking for sure. I must have lost I lost many hundreds of videos that I lost. That's for sure, because it just stopped working. I have backups of some of them, but even on YouTube, there's some that I had here that are not on YouTube. And when a box breaks, well, that's how it is. It breaks. Yeah, absolutely. And listen, you know what the worst of it is, Steve? It's always a hard, touchy situation. You know why? Because everyone wants to be James Bond in the Matrix world, right? Well, I tell you, I don't. And I know that you don't have to be intelligent even for them to be on your case. If you show something on the moon that is, for example, clear enough for them not wanting people to see, it could affect national security, it could affect a lot of things. So I was targeted by, and listen, for years I told people, Bruce, you ever get visited by Men in Black? Nope. I never lied. You ever get visited by, agents? And nope. Except, yes, a police came. International police, by the way. There's someone that's a scientific police. I have someone, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, that's retired, that was actually online following me, stalking me, trolling me, trying to be a friend at the beginning. And one of my worst trolls on the French channel, both of them actually destroyed all the views. I learned about it only afterwards when the channel started getting hacked. I started looking up scripting and everything and how they really get into the comment sections. And, there's lots that they can do. All you need is an anonymous site. There's even applications. You don't even have to be a big hacker. And it sort of really destroys, the worms and Trojan and bots that they put everywhere. I had about 2,000, well, maybe 1,800 3 years ago that YouTube said we removed 1,700 bots that were on your channel. I mean, I was okay with that because I could have, imagined them wanting to shut down the channel. Because in reality, if YouTube sees that there's too many bots on your channel, they will close your channel down. So there's many different ways. Evelyn Saba, my God, I made it live to you, Bruce. Blessings from all of us here in New Zealand. Evelyn, I really appreciate that beautiful comment that you left me on that person's video the other day. I can't thank you enough. And they were all deleted. So again, a big, wonderful thank you, because it means a lot. I'm telling you, Evelyn. I know you know. Astrov, how's it going? From Santo Barbara. No, Santa Bros. Santa Barbara. Sorry about that. California. Beautiful place. Definitely on my bucket list. California always has been. You could be sure of that. Yes, bureaucracy. You said it, Michael. You said it, man. Bruce says, Lisa, last night my grandson said, look, Mima. I love that name. And I'll look on this side. A portal opened. I said, what you are only for, how do you know? Ario them. He said it is on my tablet. Oh my God. I took pictures and holy hell, I was shocked what I got. You see, kids there are very strong spiritually, eh? And if you open up their spiritual intuition and their pineal gland and tickle it and activate it, some kids at a young age get into spirituality, like paranormal researching and stuff. Not us, because there was only books about it, and not even, you'd have to really try to find books like that. Probably be really hard back in the 80s and 90s. You know, a handful of books that everyone reads, everybody knows. But today, with the technology on, you know, any given field, physics and stuff, that's another thing. The UFO group of people that are designed, that's amazing. Thanks for sharing that, Lisa. A group of people that are in charge of and working on UFOs, and, you know, including the Space Force. DARPA's in that too. You can be sure Defense, DoD Department, Department of Defense, FBI, CIA, I'm almost sure, on the ground, because there's a lot going on. UFO, they could be working on hiding stuff on the ground. You know, even the military and all that, they want satellites, or already have satellites now up in the air. So you have, I wrote it down. Yeah, so you got scientists, physicists, astrophysicists, you know, ufologists, right down to law enforcement, defense, intel communities, intelligence community. You have the Navy involved in all of that. These are, you know, military again. So you have to wonder, wow, I mean, who's really in charge? Because you got all these people working on stuff, and I'm not even touching half of it, because in reality, you have geologists, you have archaeologists, you know, they're looking on other planets also. You can be sure that they're not just looking for UFOs around Earth either. Pretty sure. Trying to get out my brother before he gave me a headache because I wasn't able to get on. That was so maddening. And of course, poor Jason, you know how the feed is, right? The feed's going down. You're trying to get to everyone. You can't see the feed, because if you scroll all the way down, well, you miss all the other comments on top. So, total BS. So glad I found this channel. Hey, Rose, I can't thank you enough. I appreciate that a lot. Hello, all the family. I'm so proud to be a part of. Thank you very much. Blessings to all. Wishing you all a lovely day. Now, I'm not getting a tear. I have an itchy eye. I should have said it was a tear. I don't have to. Heartfelt. That's what I love about you, Evelyn. First itchy eye in 10 days. Oh, Bruce is okay. It'd be funny cutting to a group of people in the theater that all go, ah, ah, and wait. Yes, Margaret, Luis Elizondo is one that, yeah, I think Luis Elizondo was duped, spelling off. Yeah, right now there's an investigation against him. He's got clearance. He works in biology too. He's got like biologist or biology clearance, whether he works in a lab or not. That I didn't hear any of that, but it's he's getting duped right now, and it's someone inside on top of it that's trying to get his clearance taken away, because they said in the report, because he knows somebody that the other person doesn't want him to know something or something. Like they're all doing these secret projects. It always comes out because they fight. There's too many people on the inside. In the leak that came out, they said that there's thousands of people that when there's a national security problem in the States, it goes through a whole bunch of agencies and associations before it actually gets out to the public. And most often, it doesn't get out to the public. Most often, you're not going to hear it. I am Kai's in the house. Thank you very much for being here. Much love, man. Rough day, Kai. I'm sending energy, man. I'm sending energy your way, brother. Hang in there, man. You want to talk? This is the place. Pull out some of those jokes you usually pull out, man. Make it a good day. Fact the Matrix. I said FACK, guys. Sammy M, thank you very much. Or Sammy AM. I think it's Sammy M. I never pronounced them right. You guys know that. Merci à house, huh? Thank you for being here. When the thumbs up and yeah, well, same here, Evelyn. I thumbed it up, and I also left a comment saying, "Hey, stopping by real quick, making supper." And that was before I jumped on with Elias, but I had not had time to listen to it. Somebody in the community said, "Did you see what he was saying?" Because he found that I was sounding pretty happy considering what was being said. It's not just a small thing either. What happened? It's not something you do to a friend. Karen Fitzpatrick in the house. Thank you so much. Kelly Connolly, thank you. Steve Connolly, yes, they are screwing with him. He's screwed with Dutchins. Yeah, too really bad. Unfortunately, get some channels that people appreciate and they get really, really toyed with. Unfortunately. Most are hours IMO. Yeah, I get it. Radinsky's, a lot of people think that. I believe that both exist. That both would have vehicles, but there's a big difference in the characteristics of vehicles that we're seeing. So, when you listen to the tech that they have and what they're studying, what they tell us to the public, because of course they're not telling us everything, but you can get a good idea of what their craft would look like. That's for sure. Definitely get a good idea. In the house, every file is data. That's right. Basically, they all wind up in data, and the data is where it winds up, and only a few lucky people get to see those files afterwards. And it would be a very small group that would, from there, finding anything out, immediately call the general. General would immediately call someone else to call the president. It's all this chain line communication things that they do. It makes me laugh, but it's like, thanks again for being here. You make us feel alive, Evelyn, when you stop by the channel. I appreciate that so much. David Donlin, love you, brother, and all present. Thank you so much. I got a message, finally replied to on Patreon. It's all good, man. We'll be able to set something up real soon. And I was just telling them also at the same time, again, I screwed up again. If ever you prefer just even conversation on a phone, I'll think about it for the phone. I'll be honest with you. Not many people got my phone number. I think there's like one person. There's Darla that has my number and another person in the States. But it's not that I don't trust you either. But if you want to do a private online one-on-one, there's a couple of you want to do that. And I think it's cool because there's lots that we can talk about. And sometimes when we do a private thing, we can talk about absolutely anything. We don't have to hide because it's not monetized or anything, so we can absolutely go all out and crazy. And next week I'll be all over that, David. Hey, the 28th is coming up. Man, thanks a lot for the contribution, brother. I appreciate that, man. And like I said, I won't forget you. The 20. Hey, somebody. I got a tracking number. I said it the first stream. I received a letter that somebody sent me from Canada, and I asked what the name was on it, and I heard His Highness. So I didn't know if he wanted me to say that he sent me something when I get it and open it up. But anyways, I'll be talking to him from now to tomorrow, and His Highness, if he's here, which I'm probably sure that he is, he's probably saying, "Well, Bruce, I'm here. I've been talking to you." But yeah, just to give you a heads up that tomorrow's the 22, and I'll be going out to the mail. Why am I talking like Kermit the Frog? Other Earth races of Earthlings tech. So it's other Earth races of Earthlings technology. Cool. It could absolutely be too. Flying cars. I'm excited for that. Well, yeah, and they have the flying cars, right? They have the flying car. And if you see the new drones, what is it called? I keep forgetting the name of it. Prototype. It's not a prototype anymore. It's for sale now. It's just a drone with 4 propellers in circles on each side of your vehicle. And you just like go forward, go back, turn left and right. You can go up over trees and stuff. You can, I don't know what the height is. It would be, my gosh, I would guess 40, 50 feet. And you see them driving around. We're going to see that more and more. But again, we have to get through the pandemic. We have to get through that part's over. We have to get through what else is coming. We have to get through the elites, World Economic Forum and all that. When that bullshit is over with, we'll be able to make peace. I believe 2026, the latest, will be very peaceful. I think. I'm hoping. That's if we make it through 2025, because the sun is about to rock our worlds. Lots of weather changes. This winter is going to be out of this world. And listen, it could be that there's no winter. It could be that it remains summer longer. That everything, the magnetosphere is totally screwed up. The atmosphere is screwed up. The chemistry of the atmosphere is screwed up around Earth. I listened to an interesting podcast. I just listened to one today, and Joe Rogan was talking about UFOs, as a matter of fact. It's funny you said that. I was going to write in the title, Joe Rogan was talking about UFOs today, just to attract more people. With guest Annie Jacobson, absolutely. This is a 3-year-old podcast, so you might have seen it already. Listen, yes, absolutely, Astro Bubbler, I have seen that. And if you go and look, Joe Rogan, and again, you know how YouTube is. It said today Joe Rogan posted and talked about on his podcast UFOs, but some people grab Joe Rogan and they write an hour ago and they post it. If I'm not mistaken, Joe did talk today about UFOs, and it's also about the hearing that we're talking about right here. No credible alien technology, not in space, air, or sea, that they said. Keep in mind that there's a lot of things that they're going to say that we're going to have to, not take their word for it and, use our own common sense. They don't want to leak anything out unless they absolutely have to. There's a lot that they're going to have to leak out, but maybe not leak out, but tell us. But what they mentioned about the Roswell crash and the alien beings they found was completely flabbergasting. Yes, it was flabbergasting. And then it's sad because there's a lot of stories that come from the Roswell incident. And there's a lot of stories, started with the balloons, and then there was one craft, and there were 3 crafts. There was one alien, then there were 3 aliens. In the report that I checked, and I was listening to, I believe it was a funeral director, not even a coroner. It was a funeral director. At one point, the military, a certain base, called up a funeral director and asked the funeral director what they would have to do to preserve a body if they found a body in the desert that had been there in the sun for a couple of days. And they said, well, you're going to have to, he gave them the recipe, obviously, whatever, formaldehyde, water, and everything, there was a recipe. Won't get into it, make anybody sick. And he said, if you need me to go down to identify something or to give you a hand, let me know. And so he goes, no. He goes, nothing happened. He goes, it's in the eventuality that if something was found in the desert, how could we conserve the body and the skin around the body if it was in the sun for several days. And he gave him the recipe, do this, do that. So that funeral director went, and this is all in the Roswell report, if you go listen to it. There's that video is actually on YouTube of the funeral director talking about, Roswell, what happened. He went to a base to walk in to see how they were coming along and to see what they had found, right? Even though the military had said that there wasn't anything there. So they go to the base, which is the base in the Roswell report. And obviously, it's a military hospital and base, a whole bunch of things there. Morgue, military morgue. And in the morgue, there were several alien figures, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 of them, at least one of them, anyways. And, obviously the scent and everything, it would have been found, right? So it was dead a while. That they, won't keep bodies around for a long time. You know why? And he went in, and they were very upset that he had gone there. And obviously, they were like, hide, like, we got to get rid of these alien bodies, because now military personnel was starting to go back to the base, and doctors and whatnot, and walk in. It's like, what the hell is this? That's where the stories come afterwards, where we don't know. They have 3 fingers, they have 4 fingers, they have, I've heard they have 6 fingers, and they have pads at the end of the fingers. Obviously, they can taste, and it's like a suction cup. And so it gets really creepy and cringy, actually, when you get into the details of it all. But, as enticing, as exciting as it is, whether it be real or not, there's so many stories that are added into the truth that it's hard to decipher exactly what the real truth is of it all. So he goes in and he tells them, what to do. So those bodies of those aliens, supposedly, they wind up in a hangar. Obviously, they're not there anymore, I wouldn't think. In a hangar, in a barrel, dipped into, I don't know if it was like a cryogenic sort of thing, dry ice, another thing to conserve the body. So anyways, without getting too much details, in my research in forensics and the conservation of dead bodies, not a thing that I should have, you don't look that up too much on Google. It might be a little suspicious. How do I keep my aunt on ice to laugh log? I was like, what the hell is this guy asking Google? So they put them in a hangar in some barrels at the same times. And obviously, we can assume that those 3 aliens would have, been autopsied. And then all of a sudden, well, there's a video, real or not. And listen, I respect it. I don't even know whether it's real or not. I'm pretty neutral on it. I've seen it. It's interesting. It could be real. It could be that it's not. A lot of you people here told me I don't believe it's real, Bruce, and I respect that opinion and appreciate your opinions. I'm not that indifferent, honestly, with that one. That's for sure. Again, Kelly, thanks for being here. Susan Ravella in the house. I didn't even have time to make myself some coffee. Happy Friday to you too, Susan and Rocky, if you guys are listening. Hope everyone is well and happy. Some of us are. I'm happy. I'm hanging in there. Justin Branch, good morning, Master Bruce. How's it going, man? Nice to see you, brother. Hope you and your family, your wife, kids, and everything, man, that you guys are doing good. Watching the corrupt news go by every day. There's something new, Justin? It's getting pretty crazy out there, man. Getting pretty crazy here. Lots of trolls around. Jason Berezny in the house. Thanks so much. Leah, I appreciate it again, Justin in the house. Somebody said magnetic storm coming from solar X-rays today. Today? Oh, that's my stomach, by the way, if you hear something. It talks to me now a lot. Let's see the sun. I don't see anything. March 22nd was the last time the coronal hole faced Earth. We had a geomagnetic storm watch back then. And what is this? Something new? No, 29th of March. But again, I'm looking at Earth's facing Earth. I know that the sun, often when there's a coronal mass ejection, it's not facing Earth and it's on the other limbs, obviously. So thanks for that info. Facing Earth is nothing right now. Oh, you said it's coming towards Earth, right? I didn't see anything, so I'll be checking for that. I didn't see anything on my end, but I will be checking that out. Tim, how's it going, man? Tim Ravel. Talk about a TV name. That sounds like a television name, eh? And now, Tim Ravel. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Ravel, CBC News. No, he wouldn't be with CBC, I'm sure. Crazy people run the world. It's really true, Rose. You can be sure of that. Corporations run the govs, the wars. And that's the thing, the government aren't even making the decisions whatsoever. They're taking information, like Margaret says, down from other people that are forcing them to do certain things. Unfortunately, that's how they are. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for coming by tonight. I appreciate that, my man. Andromeda Native, hello. So nice to see ya. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Hey, Jason. He goes, the screen's black. That's racist. How's it going, man? Man, Jason, I tried to get on your channel. The link that you posted on your channel was fine. I'm sure it was working. I couldn't do it because I have my Chrome is locked and it doesn't work with. Yeah, I'm Andromeda's like, good thing he came back. Everyone has said, Andromeda hacked Bruce. Oh, hi, Andromeda. How's it going, Andromeda? Yeah, Jason, you sent me the link in the so okay. My Chrome is paused. There's a glitch on Chrome. I closed my YouTube a couple of months ago, so I can't get on the StreamYard your way. I'm on StreamYard right now, and I get on with Chrome, but it's because I paid the StreamYard, right? So for some reason I can get on, but touching the link, I can't get on. When you sent me the link, Jason, it went invisible. The link goes invisible when I touch it, just goes invisible. So usually what I do when I go on with Jean-Claude, you guys know I go on with Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic. I'll be on the 28th approximately of April with him. When I go on with Jean-Claude, I go into my Gmail with Safari. Look what I have to do, guys. I go into my Gmail with Safari. Then after that, I come out of my Safari. I copy the link. I open Chrome. I drop it in Google. Then I press enter, and the link sends me on StreamYard, and then I can get on. I did that with yours. It didn't work. And I did that. I do that with everyone else's. With Jeff Benoit, I had no problem. I had no problem with JC. but usually there's always a bloody problem. And I thank you, man, for taking a look at the video anyways, because not a lot of people knew that that happened there. Sugar Bee's here. Damn. Hey, Annie Gaddis. Thank you very much. Nice to see you as always. Stephen A. And we're back. Hey, Anna Bone. Allô, allô, allô. Merci. How's it going, Andromeda? Okay, I thought it was going off again. Hello. I'm on a diet, Andromeda. You got to come back every time to be sure I'm not getting fat. Jason, I'm on a diet. Diet. My brother knows all about diets. My whole family does. It's me that's never. I lost weight without knowing much about dieting, but I was walking, did a lot of walking, and like a lot of people came here versus talking about dieting. I'm done. Alexis Williams, I'm back. Boom. Sugar Bee, Jimmy B. Sugar Bee, Jimmy B. Tom Ravel. I like that name. There is already a famous Ravel, isn't there? On TV? Yeah, it's okay, but it pisses me off because I wanted to go on, especially it had such an interesting subject. Suzanne is here. Scott Robinson is here. I'm back. Hello. Yeah, there's a storm coming, Leah. I'm kidding. You should see me now. Evelyn's phone is freezing up. It's my energy, guys. You know, and actually, Andromeda does know actually that my energy is strong. She's one, seen something. Remember the night you told me to go outside, Andromeda, to check in the sky? Well, I was going outside, but that night when I told you guys I was going outside, Andromeda said, "Be sure to look up in the sky tonight. You'll see something." That was a night that I caught that UFO that came down to the house, and I was really happy. Why am I talking like Jim Carrey? Evelyn, I hope your phone is okay. But I hope, no, that's mean. I'm not going to do that. I was going to pretend that my voice was cutting out. Ever do that? Call my mother sometime. No, fine, eh? It's serious. I can't hear you. It does, Andromeda. And you know why I have it, eh? To be able to come on StreamYard, to be able to do interviews, crap, with Chrome. Well, not crap, but with Chrome. Yeah, it's bad. They're listening to us with Chrome. And Safari, I had closed it. So Chrome was really because everything, and that's the plan, eh? You want to get something, you have to open it with Chrome. Hey, Jason, you want to come on? See, I don't ask people that. You know why? Because sometimes you could be eating supper. Just don't be shy to tell me. I do it all the time to everybody. Hey, Bruce, want to come on? I'm naked because I sit naked on leather chairs. Yeah, that's right. If I get up too fast, I walk away with the chair. Moi, je parle français. Je parle français. Oui, je parle français, Steve. Yeah, the Astro Realm at one point. There's wars here. There's wars there, eh? When you think of it. Mike from Georgia, and he disappeared like he. Pew! Where's Mike from Georgia? Only a couple dozen, but I have several that I turn into a slurry. I plant my own. That's another thing. Gardens. I wish, Right, Tim. Absolutely, Suzanne. Message for Kai of support because we support each other here. Tim says, yes, distant cousin Ravel's Bolero, my aunt told me. That's cool, actually. Small world, eh, Tim? We're all, we all have like a famous person many famous people in their families, and you don't have to go back 1,000 years. You go back a couple hundred years, sometimes less than 100 years, and boom, you got this famous people. I have family members that played for the Canadians, Montreal Canadiens. Not anymore. A while back. Oh, just a minute. Phone. All right, Jason. I'll get that link up for you, Jason. I'm doing what you were doing to me before, which Jason was going down, listen to everyone. And then all of a sudden, it's like I was writing, I'm here. You don't see me. You don't see me. I should have known because I do the same thing. It's very, very hard. Copy. And of course, for tonight, this is a link for my brother. So don't click on it. If not, you'll be stuck in the back room. There you go, Jason. 3, 2, 1, click. And talk to my bro, Jason John Schwartz. Be nice to have him on. He'll pop up eventually in the back screen. Take your time, get settled in. I've been drinking water like a maniac. I'm going to have to go soon somewhere. It means I'm staying hydrated now. Oh gosh, that would be so funny, Jason. If you now are having problems to click on the link, that would be crazy. I would prove that there's a little bit of help going on if that's happening. Yes, the force was strong with you listening, and got it. Absolutely, Andromeda. It's the frequency. They say that different languages, people can't even communicate like aliens and humans would. If you're on the same frequency, there's like an understanding, I guess, there. Take your time, Jason, by the way. I send the link. Well, actually, I didn't send the link. You can click it right here by clicking on it in the feed. If it doesn't work, let me know in the bottom, and I'll scroll down all the way now to find out. Hey, it's no problem, man. I'll give it back to you. Do you know that on StreamYard, I can't see who has a wrench? Crazy, eh? There he is. My brother coming on. All right, Jason, I can see you in the back screen, and give me a thumbs up when you're ready for me to click. So take your time, man. All right. And here we go.
What up, Matt?
Hey, how's it going, my man?
Good. I'm gonna go hide in the bedroom because I was downstairs and we have
Yeah, man.
a lot of people arriving. So
yeah, of course. The timing, the Matrix.
Yeah.
The Matrix has arrived, and at the same time, thank you everyone for coming in. That's my brother, Jason John Swartz. He also has a channel.
Hello, guys.
I'll put his channel link in the description for those of you that don't know his channel.
Oh, thanks, Bruce.
No problem, man. As soon as this stream is over, and actually somebody can post it now in the feed. Somebody will, I'm sure. Your brother's on a diet, man.
Yeah, I saw the title. I didn't look at the live stream or the video yet because I was informed about one of your viewers, so I wanted to.
Yeah, unfortunately. Absolutely. Hey, man, I'm sorry I tried to come on. Fuck, I appreciate you for.
Yeah, I know. It's not your fault.
No, absolutely. But it was crazy because you weren't doing anything wrong, and you were sending the link. It was fine. I could see it in the email. It was fine. It said the StreamYard link. It was blue also. And when I click on it, it would send me to the page. It was like you were sending me an ad of, which you weren't, but it's like you were sending me an ad of StreamYard. And I'd go on StreamYard, sign up here and stuff. Like, what the frick?
Yeah.
You know? And it
Yeah,
wasn't
I
your
don't
fault because
like
you
it.
sent the right thing. You click invite, right? You click invite.
Yeah, invite, copy, and then just I a couple of times I recopied it. So
Exactly. What's
it's too
new,
bad
man?
because I would have liked you to come on since the stream was based on the situation that's occurred. So I wanted some more context and stuff like that. But
Man, a day or two or whatever.
understand. Like, I don't know anything about it. So if your viewers are like, "Oh no, not this again," completely understand. I'll call you later. I'm just kind of
Oh no, no,
curious.
no, man. No, we can talk about no man. Listen, me, I'm sick of
It's
hiding.
because I
I'm
know
sick.
him, you know?
I'm sick of hiding that, you know, I got my channel and all of a sudden something happens. Somebody, and does a video. We're not gonna hide it. We're talking about Peter Benton. That video really hurt me, man. You saw a part of it today, Jason?
Yeah, I saw like 26 seconds to 38 about when he at one point he kind of like I guess stops the subject.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
assuming I watched a little bit more and it didn't seem like he was striking up a conversation again,
No, listen. He tried to sabotage the channel behind my back. I had no idea that he was streaming. And me, what makes me mad is that I would have to be quiet, right? I'm talking in
Yeah.
general, in theory. I want that no one's attacking the channel to remain low key. But I get sick of that because you know why? Because they go interact with the community and it's like a sexual disease, bro. They literally infect everyone. They email people and stuff and hey, how's it going, and you want to connect. And listen, even not to talk too much about it, but even I told you, man, Peter Benton, man, do some interviews with the guy. He's a good guy. I consider
Yeah.
him like an online brother. I love the guy. He's
Yeah.
he did what he did. He apologized. I said it, but people, for me, it's not fixed. In other words, I respectfully, he's allowed back. He's not even blocked. But, he's a member and stuff. I respect that. But in reality, what happened, I'm not going to be best friends anymore. But I had to give a heads up to my community, Jason, because if I don't, man, um, the last time with Cindy, another troll, it was months that people, what happened here? What happened with her? Why is she not there? Why are you not talking? And it always passes off on my back because there was no conversation about that either. I mean, it really freaking hurt me. Sabotaging a channel because I'm trying to raise money for a telescope and just ads. Did you see what they did to my ads today?
No.
And I say they, hackers, whoever,
Yeah.
glitch, or YouTube. I doubt it's a glitch. They put the ads on my last on the stream with him. They put it on, and the last stream that I did today, they put on about 300 ads,
Wow.
all side
So it
by
just
side.
cuts it up. It blocks it. People don't want to
Yeah.
watch it
Well,
because they're like,
well,
"Why
yeah.
am
So what happens is you come on, you'll say Bruce sees up, it'll cut off, then
Yeah.
it'll come back. I'll talk, hey, yours up, and it'll cut back, and it's 3 ads at a time. So
Oh
I'm
no.
I'm
Yeah.
warning YouTube, and they saying they don't see that. And I said, how can you not see it? You guys are putting ads on me, and they say,
Yeah.
oh, it must be something with your computer. I said, my computer is fine, but when I come on YouTube, it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
So
No, YouTube it's getting ridiculous. Like a lot of the channels that I've been watching, I really like over the years, they're all gone. They're all getting. I don't want to say any crap about YouTube they're watching,
yeah, yeah,
but yeah,
yeah, they are, eh?
yeah.
That's that bull
But
crap
they're
they
all
said.
disappearing. I'm like, they're all going to Rumble. I guess for now Rumble isn't censored the way YouTube's becoming. So.
Absolutely. Hey, Johnny Five, thanks a lot, brother. Telescope fun. That's very thoughtful of you, man. Thanks, you guys. I
Anyways,
gotta go.
I was pretty harsh with Peter though. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've seen it
No,
though.
because you were jammed. So I'm gonna go back and see it. And it's not about being harsh, man. It's about yeah, you should see it. I mean, it's about me. It pisses me off so much, man, that I would be alone and that nobody would have commented on that, you
Yeah.
know, and that's okay. I'm not a crybaby. Oh, nobody go and cry for
No,
me.
no, no,
Why
no.
no say he bad man for me?
Yeah,
It's not about that, but it's about I can't even go outside, look at my neighbor, and just say, "What do you want?" without getting jumped on. But people
mhm,
can come around on social media, do a crazy whack live stream. Man, that was
mhm.
honestly, I could have put up that film with um Here's Johnny,
Yeah, yeah,
with
The Shining.
the Shining,
Yeah,
with
The
the
Shining.
axe going through
Yeah,
the drawer. I
yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah.
for me, it was a little
Recognition.
rough.
Yeah,
It was a little rough. But it's the ideal that why would I have to hide when all I'm doing is just sharing my work and stuff like that. I do speak up when I get attacked, but in a
yeah,
funny way, man. I always do. My community knows I do here. It's
yeah,
never about me getting back to someone, but pretending that things don't exist. I hate that. And you know what they do? I have a lot, unfortunately. Andromeda, she knows it. There's a couple of people that know it, not put words in their mouth, but they've seen some people already in this community that were members and that were acting up and doing some really fucked up stuff, man.
yeah,
So sometimes they become members to attack. And when they become members, blocking someone or it's hard to say what Peter did when he's a member, man. You see where
yeah.
I'm at? That's where I'm at. But I mean,
Mm.
it's sad that, these things have to happen. And I'm one, well, yeah, okay, I like truth. And when something happens, well, I speak about it, as
Yeah.
much as truth hurts, man. It does. When you bring out a truth, sometimes it hurts, but
No, no,
yes,
for sure.
Andromeda. This is my brother, guys, Jason John Swartz. In the description of this stream, I will leave you the link, and I'm sure somebody will post it here too, one of the mods, if you don't mind. They
Mhm.
probably will. You have to. You'll be blocked the mods. If you don't share my brother's link, I'll block it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You know,
For me, it seems that like it's okay if you're you watch somebody, they've interacted a little bit, maybe you've even donated, so yeah, everyone appreciates it. Well, for the first thing, it's extremely hard because when you're using StreamYard, when you're sharing a screen, you can't see the back screen, you can't see the back studio, you can't see the live chat. You need almost two to look at it. So either you're constantly breaking the stream and the thought process because you want to like affirm your viewers and support them, but
yeah,
it's quite hard. And he's dealing with maybe like me, 4, 10, maybe 15. I don't know how high he goes.
yeah.
You're dealing with
Exactly.
100.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you know, I don't like he's all right. Look, you feel hurt by it, and look, he felt that he lacked
We have
attention.
free will, and I
Yeah,
respect freedom of speech.
yeah,
There's a way to do it. People can do it
yeah.
hypocritically or not, and all I can
It's
do
just
is
that he turned like to me. It's I don't think he had bad intentions. I think that he really got attached to your channel and to the community, and all of a sudden, the ego came out that way.
yeah.
He's acting petty. He's not getting
Well,
acknowledged
you know how
recognition.
I am, eh? I woke up the next day.
Yeah,
I was upset, not to the point
yeah,
of crying, but I mean, it's been happening to me a lot. But yeah, I was surprised at that one. But then I see streaming with you, uh,
mhm.
and I'm saying, what
Yeah. And
the
I don't
fuck
know
is?
anything.
No, I
That's
knew
why.
that. Nope, I knew that, but that's not why I went. It's because I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
1 + 1 for me is two. It's
yeah,
always been, and I
yeah,
know what he was doing. He was,
yeah,
you
yeah.
don't tell someone he's a
Here
piece of
now.
shit, then go see his brother to say
Yeah,
that's really interesting. I find that's really interesting.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
got nothing about him going to other people, and of course, my brother. You're allowed to see who you want, but you got a heart enough to at least not appreciate people that attack
yeah.
anybody. I'm sure
Well,
anybody.
it's because I got word of it yesterday. It was yesterday. There was a link that was sent, but there's no timestamp. So I'm like,
Right.
a brief description. He did this. He's doing that. Don't trust him. Okay. Here's the proof. I was like, okay. So I checked, but there was no timestamp. So I started watching. I'm like 15 minutes into it. I start going like 30 minutes. And I never saw it. So it became like, well, I guess I'll play it safe, and I'll stop interacting, until I get the story,
But they're like
and then
Trojan worms, eh? They're like Trojan worms.
yeah,
So when that happened, I said, "How am I going to warn people?" I didn't even have time. It was
is
what the
that
hell
your
was
door?
that? Did you hear that?
No,
Oh, I guess there's lightning.
really, not here yet.
That exists anyway. Yeah. The guy's like,
Yeah.
lightning April. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's like it doesn't matter if uh, like, oh, he's really attached to the community. He feels unacknowledged. That's not a problem. It's
Right.
like how it's like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to be manipulative. I'm going to go behind. I'm going to try and get members against them. I'm going to, create doubt about his finances, his
Yeah.
intentions, how he funds the stuff,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
exact.
none of the business.
That's it. That's why I was
Then it's like,
you know,
oh, I'm friends with Bruce, but I wonder what's going on. It looks like he's trying to stay in control. What happens when you try something? It means you didn't succeed. So he's actually even applying that you're out of control. And then he's posing these questions, and he's like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And it's
I
like,
know, it's weird, man.
you
Like
know,
we
he,
never had a conversation. We didn't have a conversation
no,
about
it
it,
went really dark and petty, and it's like, whoa, that's why I went down hard on him, and just called out his character. It's like that's and then to have me on after like a stupid idiot. I have no idea about any of this, like that. It's exactly what I
Well,
called
I'm
out
happy you
after
feel like
he
that,
said.
man. I'm happy you feel like that because honestly, I was, hard up for fuck that. I don't have to talk to my brother about this, but I did want you to I did want you to see it. So
Yeah.
you could still do whatever with him or whatever in the project, which was okay at that time, right? It was normal. Nothing
I don't
wrong with
hate
it.
the guy. I don't
It
hate the
was
guy. It's
no,
like,
no,
oh,
exactly,
you know what?
exactly. Exactly.
I'm calling you out. It makes me look like I'm dishonest. So yeah, I'm super harsh. I wish the best for Peter. We all fall short of our own standards, and yeah, it was petty, and you dealt with it in a very evil way, and we're calling you out on that, and that's it. It is what it
Because we're a
is.
family here, if we're a real family here, and I'm sure we are there,
Yeah.
fights between brothers and sisters happen, but there's certain things that brothers and sisters don't do to each other. And
No.
for me, that was one of them.
Well, it's because he
So
was trying to take stuff away. He's trying to take people away. He was trying to attack your character and stuff like that. But who is that chain smoking lady that did the exact same thing? She turned on me because I wasn't paying attention to her in the comments.
oh,
And
Barb Weist.
who?
Barb Weist.
Yeah. Bart. She did the
Yeah.
whole same thing. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I say hi to everybody. It's like,
Hi, YouTube.
yeah,
She was sweet, innocent, low voice, but she had it in her to talk about the government and stuff like that, like us, open minded.
yeah,
But then she turned. She turned around all of a sudden. Hey, Bruce, by the way, I think your brother's a piece of shit. And it was like, start fucking,
yeah,
what the hell? Okay,
yeah,
don't watch him. Don't watch him if you don't like him, Buck. She's
yeah,
saying the same points as you, by the way. She
yeah,
was saying the same points throughout her life. Everything you were talking about Christianity.
yeah,
But those people were following me, were really close to me, really close to me. I used to call Barb my twinsy because we're
yeah,
born the same day. We have a exact same date of birth.
yeah,
Totally different characters, totally
mhm,
different characters.
yeah.
But you're either lukewarm or you're not. That's how I see it. You're hot or cold, but
Yeah.
most of them are lukewarm. People are
Well,
sort of okay.
how many years have you been doing this?
It's my 7th year
Yeah.
completed in
So I mean,
August.
there's people that have known you for 7 years. I
Yeah.
used to play this simulation castle game. You collect resources, stuff like that, and I was the leader of the.
Holy shit. Do you have a storm, Jason, right now?
Yeah. No, I'm listening. Not yet.
I'm in a thunder. If ever it cuts off, you'll know
Yeah,
why.
that's so yeah. Anyways, like I was like I had started my clan, my tribe, and there was like 60 people that eventually joined, and it's a lot of it's 24/7, it's live, it's very addictive, and ton
Maybe not clan with the shaved head there.
yeah.
No, it
I
was
started my
funny.
own clan.
I know you
Yeah,
didn't mean
no,
that, but I thought
that's
it was
true.
funny.
Tribe on a castle game, and you spend a lot of time talking with other tribes. Politics don't
It
attack
was
them.
a joke, by the way, but it was funny. That's why I
But
laughed. I know it.
after 4 years, of a lot of stupid wasted extra time. Same thing. People like kind of just. I got majorly screwed over and backstabbed, and all of my loyal followers my job as a leader was to make sure the quality of the game was good, things were on time, social, the whole thing. And after 4 years, and it was insulting. I was in a way happy there because I really wanted to get rid of that game, but it was like hard to put down. And then I was like, oh, I got screwed over. Perfect. I can leave.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Sometimes,
yeah, it's hurtful.
like the expression in French, bien pour un mal, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes good things can
Yeah.
happen out of something bad. Hey, Vladimir,
Yeah.
I got I'm always blocked, man, but from the having a lot of people come here, but all those people that come here, man, they always come back, man. They always come
Yeah.
back. I got a lot of people. There's always I get 100 watching, right? The most I got was about 140. When I'm done the stream, there will you'll see there's anywhere from 1,200 to 1,800 views. So I get my 2,000 by tomorrow. It'll be up to 2,000 views.
Yeah. No, I
It
noticed
takes a
it.
little while, but there should be a little more. Like you'd think your channel starting out, you're approaching 700, man. So
Yeah.
imagine you should be getting at least 100 people, 50 to 100 always that
Yeah.
are random. YouTube's supposed to be sending you random people. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. If they don't like it, they don't have to click on it, but they should
Yeah.
be seeing you. Like we should have full of trolls on our channels. It doesn't happen anymore, you know.
No,
I mean,
exactly.
I get
It's like
trolls, the hidden
shadow
trolls.
banned, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know.
but the new people, like the new people that you see a troll. Remember back in the day, you could get someone from I don't know, China pops up. It's a troll. Starts writing in Chinese. You're like, where are you from? Now the internet, AI programs.
I've been stuck at, it's been revolving for must be 2 months. It's like 647. It stays there forever. 649. Oh wow! Then 648, and it just keeps on hovering. You see the subscriber going like this the whole time.
Hey, brother. 30 seconds. I'm going to close the back door.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. I think there's something wrong with Bruce, guys. There's really, there's something wrong. He has a bad vibe, He really doesn't, he doesn't take care of you guys. I would take care of you guys way more. I love you. Shh, don't tell Bruce anything, but he's really changed. But seriously, please do come to my channel. Where are you, Bruce? I don't know what the heck to talk about on your channel. So yeah, anyway, so Peter Benton, he was on my channel. He happened to be doing the ketogenic diet, using that as a method to try and lose weight. And just as a coincidence, my channel, if you go to the old archive videos, used to be called Fast Keto Prime because I had lost 50 pounds on the ketogenic diet within a year. I was trying to find dead air time. So I was just telling
I was laughing, man.
You heard it?
Bro. Have any of you ever seen me go to the bathroom during a stream? Never. I have to drink the water because I'm fasting.
I thought you were saying you peed in the bottle.
No,
you're like,
no. There's a bad storm here right now, man. Wind sideways, lightning and hail. So I went and closed. I said the door. It wasn't the door. It was open. It's the window and back was open. I was getting almost rain on my face from the back door. No,
it's not even wet. It's nothing yet.
No
rain. Not even. But I think your weather is really unique. You're in a unique little spot that's
a unique spot, bro. You remember, and I keep this is true. What happened? We didn't talk much about it when you and I were just sitting down on the sidewalk talking. You and I, hello.
Yeah. Give me a kiss.
You have a big
Sorry
mouth.
for cutting you off. I'll just give
no problem, man. No problem.
So you need to.
Oh, because I talked too loud, you mean during the stream?
Yeah, she's going to bed.
Yeah.
So. Hi, Bruce.
I won't.
How's it going, Michelle?
Not bad. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Rosa,
good.
Her granddaughter.
Nice. Hello, pretty princess. Hello.
Hello. That's Grandpa's brother.
Hello.
She's not impressed.
I'm invisible. I bet you she doesn't even see me.
Oh, happy anniversary.
What do you mean anniversary?
This was the day I started.
Oh, it's not our anniversary though. It's
No,
our.
but it's the day that we started.
Okay, yeah. I thought I forgot our anniversary. Not that I remember it.
Yeah.
Only to remind me behind Michelle's back. I'm way too self-centered. Like worried about.
Yeah.
You're lucky I know your name and I stare in your direction, you peasant.
like peasant. That's who was saying that. That's what's her name in Congress? Nancy Pelosi was saying we eat at the time of the peasants.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. like Trudeau and stuff, they're just like pompous, bitchs. But the states, they're just, it's like clown world. It's like I've never seen it. Would you have ever thought that Americans would ever be doing that to their own flag, despising their flag? Americans, me growing up, Americans were so patriotic, it was nauseating.
Of course,
it was so nauseating. And now I'm sad as a Canadian. It's not even my country. I am saddened to see, and I know that it's like World Economic Forum, break down all the Western values.
Hold on. What the fuck? I'm going to go out.
What's up?
Holy shit, man. Okay. I'm trying to ask you a freaking question about energy and the light that went out when I was with you. And there's a freaking storm around me right now with lightning.
It's still nice. It's pleasant. It's very zen over here.
Yeah. Well, remember when you and I were sitting on the side, electricity is going to go out on the side of the sidewalk, and we were talking about energy. And I told you I had like this energy thing. And then obviously any sane person would ask me, what do you mean about your energy? Like, how do you use it? Or how do you feel it or everything? Hold on, man.
Yeah, go. Shh, there's something wrong with Bruce. He's changed. He has something like a male vibe, We should come. We should talk about
shit.
What's up?
It's not raining. Give me a second. I think that friggin' exoplanet is outside. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Explosions in front. Give me a second.
Take your time. I'm very suspicious about what Bruce is doing with his money. I don't trust any content provider that doesn't share an excessive amount of details about their personal lives. He's giving me a bad vibe. Don't talk about this when he gets back. Come talk about it on my channel. Press subscribe, thumbs up, and the notification button is very important. And I'll try and schedule the live streams at the same.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
What's up, man?
Dude, I'm back from 1589. Listen. Okay. You won't fucking believe what's over there, dude. But I just saw. No, listen, there's something in the sky outside. Flash of lightning. I heard a rumble like there was someone dragging something on my roof. It's explosion in the sky that seems that it sounded like obviously lightning and thunder and lightning. And then a flash of light so bright that I thought it was someone with a flashlight at my friggin' window. And it's not raining. It is windy as a frig. It was hailing. That's what fell. And it's not raining here at all whatsoever. Not yet.
I'm checking. I'm Googling weather forecast.
This is a good hat for rain.
Yeah. What is that? Is that supposed to be a pirate hat or a call?
Don't laugh at my hat. That's a revolutionary hat.
I
When
was gonna
shit
say
goes
from the
bad,
first-
I got an American Revolution flag that we're not allowed to use because people think it's against black people. I'm saving it for the Civil Revolution, and then I'm gonna put it up. And this is my hat because this is the guy that plays the flute. But when he's on the hill, when the war is going to be won in 1776, and
Which flag do you have?
okay. Like sort of a general for General Lee.
The Dukes of Hazzard one there.
Yeah, Dukes. Thank you, Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah. Like
so, you have a Dukes of Hazzard flag, and you're not racist. And nope. I was a leader of a clan, and I'm not racist either. They're like, yeah, was a leader of a clan for 4 freaking years.
Yeah. You get us closed down. Fuck, that's what's gonna happen. That's a gift. That's a gift from someone from the South that gave me the flag because they live in the South and they're not racist. If the guy would have sent me a flag and said, "Here, I hate them all," that's a flag against it. I wouldn't be, you know. I'm waiting for the Civil Revolution. Me, that's what I'm gonna have, bro. All I have here, I have no guns because Trudeau took our guns away, even to kill the rats and mice on farms. But anyways, I have a machete. I have this hat, machete, and my exercise bike. That's what I'm gonna be driving.
It's like random. It's like a machete, this hat,
the exercise bike,
elliptical over there in the back.
Yeah. Oh man, have you ever met anybody like that? That scared the shit out of me.
What?
I met some weird people where the guy is completely normal, talking intelligent. Then all of a sudden, you tell him something and he answers you. He says, "I got at home. I have some. I got a bunch of wires and thread." And I said, "I made a bunch of knots in the wire." And then you're like, "What the fuck is he going to talk about?" I met some weird people, man. But it's happened after I met them, and I don't know if it's something that pops. So, do you remember the light? Now I'm talking about the light again. There,
I remember the downstairs whoosh.
No, yeah. Well, do you remember me telling you watch the street light and that it popped?
Oh yeah, but that is like just came back.
Yeah, but it was intense, right? Like, I mean, I never talked about it, and here in the community, I always told people that things like that happened to me, and I always wanted to talk about it. It was short, right? Like what happened, there was no big conversation about it. And I was talking, we're talking a bit about dad or whatever, the loss of our father. Yeah. And then the energy's inside and it just happens. And then I said, watch the light. I did tell you, watch the light, right?
Yeah.
And I pointed, I didn't point to it. I looked at it. When I looked at the light popped in that little cap that holds the bottom glass of the light.
It's been years, Bruce. I have to come clean. When you turned and looked at it, I picked up a rock and I whipped it at that light and busted it. No, I'm joking.
And then the stream goes off would have been funny. That'd be the worst time for the stream to go off. What the hell?
Clean. Threw a rock at that light.
But here's where it gets weird. This hat.
Well, it's like Michelle. She tells me the next day. Oh yeah, I was outside and. She's like smoke cigarettes. She's like, yeah, I was outside and like over there where the light post is, there was like this orb, and she's like, and it wasn't that high in the sky, you could tell, and it was just staying there. And she goes, and I was like, what, really? And I'm like, what time was this at? She's like, I went for a smoke at 2, and when I went back at 3, it was still there. And I'm like, and you
didn't wake me up? I bet you.
She's like. It was there for an hour. Like I can understand, like you see it and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, I'm smoking my cigarette and it disappears. But it's like, that's 60 minutes at least. And you didn't think of going like, oh, this is Jason will like that.
It's not every day. Oh my God. The voice and the microphone's different because I put the hat down. Hear that? Test. Make it makes like an echo. So in reality, those revolutionary hats, they made cowboy hats just by pulling them down.
Yeah.
That was the next generation after that.
They got a bit of humidity and they just fold it up.
I looked like that chubby cowboy in Bonanza.
Bonanza. Oh boy, I don't remember that.
You were young. I was
heard of
young when I was watching. When I was watching, I was young.
Doesn't it have a catchy song, Bonanza?
Yeah,
okay, well, I remember the.
No, is it? I
I
think
don't.
so. Yeah, it is that.
Well, it feels like that's what I had in my mind too.
And you always had something Landon, Michael Landon.
Yeah.
Michael Landon was in all the time, and you always seem like,
yeah,
always
there's
a big
not
smile.
landing. It's weird. I bet you there's certain songs that were repeated so much. I could probably do the Beverly Hillbillies. I could do that by heart, I think, still. And of course, probably half the population can do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I bet you I would remember it.
No way in hell. I rode up from the. You're gonna start that shit. Right?
I'll try it fast. I'll do the Beverly Hillbillies.
Thank you guys. You make my day, says Elias. Thanks, Elias, for the generous contribution. It's cool to get you both on air. Absolutely. I like the show. You're funny guys. Don't give up. Thank you very much. I thought you were gonna say don't give up your day jobs.
I want to be a professional singer. Okay, let me see if I remember. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys that were up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mama's. I got in one lousy fight, and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came here, the license plate had a dice in the mirror. If anything, I thought that this could be weird, so I said, "Smell you later." Whatever.
You're home. Smell you later.
And then there's only old people remember that. It's the Beverly. There once was a man and his name was Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting for some food, and out from the ground came a bubbling crude oil, that is black gold Texas tea. Well, the next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire. Kinfolk said, "Jed, move away from there." Said, "California is the place you ought to be." So they packed up the wagon and they moved to Beverly. That's it.
And you had the granny. God dang it. Remember talking on a fucking bench? Hey, David, thanks a lot. Thanks you, man. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
Gilligan's Island.
Man. I'm the real Men in Black. Right here. The guy gets shot through the window. What about Informer? Remember that song?
Informer.
It's the sound, yeah.
Informer.
You know, see them in this morning, yo. I like you boom boom now. Take the moment, see them in this morning, size. So madame Malay.
That was like the cousin of Bad Boys. Bad Boys, same thing.
I don't know who it was.
What you gonna do?
Everything
what you do when they come for you.
When we were young, all we had on television, Jason, was the Benny Hill show.
Yes,
they came out with GI Joe cartoon. Let's get them all the fucking time. You could see it. Gulf War after that.
And learning is half the battle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In our Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry, they had Hitler mustaches and Hitler hair sideways, and they were doing Nazi things and stuff.
I'll blow your mind with a memory flashback. Okay, this song. Oh, house in the middle of the street. Oh. It seems like I have more memories of like songs and stuff like that, and like.
Okay, who sings this? The tide is high and I'm moving on. I want to be your number one. Number one. Remember that?
Yeah,
I forgot her name.
I don't know either. Awesome.
Fuck.
Oh, do you remember this?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I
Blondie.
got this.
Blondie. That's why I liked her when I was young. It was Blondie.
Remember, like my brother when we were growing up, well, still now, but even like at 14, he was very good at this synthesizer, piano, whatever. Remember, you literally invented a really catchy song, okay? And you really believed it, and I believed that you
Open
had.
up your heart to me.
No, it was
No, it was that one. You and Sylvain sang that fucking song when you were outside of the house. It
yeah,
was the
but when I
weirdest
tell
thing.
you,
My brother and
it's
his friends
Paula
his
Abdul.
friend
No,
goes
it's
by
Paula
and they're
Abdul.
listening to my song.
Take 2 steps forward and I'll take 2 back. That's what we want.
Oh,
Opposites attract. That you
two opposites
literally
attract.
you figured it out, thinking that it was coming from your brain, and then we all thought it was, and then all of a sudden we heard it on the radio. It was like,
What do you mean? I made a fake
because
song? I didn't make a fake song.
that song is Paula Abdul. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But at that day, unless you were pulling my leg, you were like, listen to this song. Take 2 steps forward. And it was friggin' amazing. But you, at least, maybe you were Joe, you convinced me that you had invented that song. So maybe
I
you
did
don't
invent
remember.
the song that you listened to, dude. All songs that
Which
you
one?
heard was me that wrote it. Everything.
No, but this song, take 2 steps forward and I take 2 back. That's Paula Abdul.
Yeah.
Now.
No, it's Paula Abdul today, but I made that song before it came out with her. When
You
I was
invented that song?
no, but the words that I wrote, Paula
Yeah.
Abdul says the exact same words. I wrote that when I was 12. It's not a joke there. Those words I wrote myself. Do you remember what the song was with Sylvain that you were singing?
The one with Sylvain wasn't it stick shifts and safety belts? Well, we had a couple of them with Sylvain.
I don't remember anymore, but I was singing it. Man, no, I wouldn't have pretended to fucking take her song, man, and I'm that'd be fucking.
Well, anyways, I was young when I
have a music channel. I write music every day. I'm not gonna take Paul Abdul's channel.
No, but I thought when you were 16, like maybe you played it and you said you invented it just to pull my leg. Unless I completely.
Yeah, no, it was honestly, like I swear to God, swear in the Bible, swear in my head, dad's head. If I told you I wrote the song, I wrote it. I wrote it. Yeah, for sure. If it's similar to hers, I'd be curious to know how similar it is because I don't even like her music.
Well, a lot of it's like what do they call it? The 5 chords where you can play like a lot of music and stuff with the guitar.
Oh yeah, of course.
What do they call it? Not the axis. Whatever, the guy has the basics, I guess, C, D, E, A, or something.
Yeah, C, D, F, G. You can make a song with
maybe, and it's like, yeah, they just create. So I mean, maybe it was that too there.
Yeah, I whipped up more songs when I was at home on the synthesizer.
Yeah, you were like freaking always on it. What else? Do you remember when Mom went to Dominican Republic and we were playing Ouija? And then we went into the under the stairs, and this box fell that wasn't even it was from the previous owner.
You're
and
confirming what I said. I said this story. You're repeating the same story I said on the screen.
Well, then it shows it's true. It was all pictures of coffin, like people in coffins.
Yeah, there was only one picture of the coffin. There was only one. It wasn't the box because you were younger. Yeah. I remember that's like the time. Remember when the
coffin taken off?
Yeah, remember the lightning at one point when it was lightning outside and you were standing beside me. Jason was really short. He's small, a kid. So was I. He's holding my leg like that and looking outside at the friggin' thing. And at one point, you had almost your hand up my freaking ass. You're like fucking holding on my ass. Like, what the fuck?
I vaguely remember.
We always talk about spirits and shit every time we were alone. Which was rare. We were alone. Mom never left us alone ever. But the when we got older too there. But you said you remember the sound of the wind and Do you remember the spotlight outside?
Vaguely, but not as detailed as
Really?
maybe you there. It's faint. It's kind of like, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, yoy, man. Bro, I made a light post explode. I mean, I'm sure you would have remembered. Fuck. I wanted you for proof because I wanted you to. And the goal was for you to tell them, no, he fucking popped the light. You asked me, how did I do the energy? I said, well, look like this. And I said, all you do is comes from the inside. And I said, you feel the energy, and it popped. The light popped, and the bulb of the bottom street light fell down and went like that, and there was even smoke. That doesn't happen when a light burns. There's no smoke, but I did that.
Yeah, exactly.
But now I regret mentioning it because if you don't remember it, fuck.
What about the corn, the thing that grew out of your drain on Phelps, the street there? It was
yeah.
It was like, I don't know how a kernel fell in, I guess, or something, but it was like,
a popcorn. I was cleaning out. I guess I had popcorn, and when I was cleaning out the popcorn bowl, I guess with the butter in it, at one point there must have been a kernel in it. The kernel fell down the drain, and where the curve was, I guess, I woke up one morning and it was this high. I woke up and it was corn growing out of the sink. So what the fuck is that? Corn? And I pulled on it. And I remember pulling on it. It was really long. And I pulled on it. And here the kernel was stuck to a root.
It's crazy.
Just one kernel
stuck
to a root. Yeah. It grew. So that means boiling water was going down there all the time, and it still grew. And it came right out, man. The grass. I mean, listen, I would have noticed there was fucking something in the drain. And it came out, it was that high. Yeah. Like I woke up in the morning and there's corn. You know what, eh? That's almost like a Jack and the Beanstalk story.
Yeah, no, seriously. The channel.
It was crazy. Man, not my first apartment, the apartment in Valleyfield, I forget. I'm not going to talk about addresses, but anyways, in Valleyfield, one of the apartments I had, we had
the canal one that was close to the canal. No,
the one beside the shoe. They sell shoes in Valleyfield. There's a store with all footprints on it across from the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, like not far from a certain cemetery and everything. But
no, I remember
near Galt. So I walk in there. In the sink, I had a block sink. So I remember, won't talk about family members, but someone in our family was a plumber that came to the house to fix the sink, because the drain was blocked. Yeah. And I had just gone in the apartment and it was always flooding up and blocked. Do you have any freaking idea what he pulled out of the sink? And I think maybe even the toilet, if I'm not mistaken. It could be the sink. I think it was. It was a black spoon. Okay. Is that enough said? Yeah. It was like somebody doing crack or something in the apartment before me. And but you don't drop a spoon in the sink. That's somebody who believes there's cops outside, is high on coke and crack, and decides I'm going to ram this fork or spoon through the fucking sink or try to flush it. So when I'd flush it, I mean, it was bad, But then I felt bad because when I asked the plumber to come in and take out, and I'm sitting there. So basically, you want to laugh? Hold on.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm behind the guy because he's a plumber. He's a big plumber, and I don't see him. He's under my sink, and he's under the sink like this, and all I hear is this, moving his arms, and I'm hearing.
It's like he's the spoon guy.
And there's a whole bunch of spoons. Mine's not black. A whole bunch of spoons, man, that were like cooked. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that
like, you know what welfares do. Welfare cases, it's their last day to have the apartment, so they're gonna party and they're just gonna piss in the sink or whatever, do anything that they can do to destroy like an apartment. So I thought that was pretty funny.
What do you mean? What's wrong with peeing in the sink?
The guy, you don't pee in the sink?
That's not a urinal?
It's not a urinal. You remind me of Clevis. Ever watch Omegle? A guy named
No,
Clevis on Omegle is he puts in 2 fake teeth.
is it like a Cletus the Slack Jaw Yoko? No, that's
Something like
not.
that. His name is Clevis, and he goes,
Maybe.
hello, and he talks like a southern accent. Puts up a farm behind him. He has a mullet. His hair in the back. He's with the teeth like that. You see the girls. Anyways, he jokes around with girls. Omegle, that's something I wanted to do, to go on and advertise, but it's talking with random people and stuff. But some people make some pretty cool videos of that. Actually, it's pretty funny when you see the videos that they can do there.
I just want to see the picture. What's it called? Or how do you?
Oh, Omegle. You mean
Omegle.
Omegle? And you could even look it up on YouTube if you want.
Yeah,
Look it up on YouTube. It's pretty crazy.
So it's a what? It's a Omegle is
So Omegle, you're on your screen, your monitor, and all of a sudden a random face comes up, and you talk to them for 3 to 5 minutes. They disappear. You never see them again. And someone else, like from Tibet, pops up. Then someone from Afghanistan pops up, or from New York pops up. It's a whole bunch of random people.
that seems cool.
Yeah, man. But you can make some funny videos because some people are doing scenarios when they're on Omegle.
Yeah.
Like, one guy's there. He's Clevis. He
Yeah.
He insults the girls because the girls laugh at his teeth and stuff. But you get some characters there. You got to, okay, if ever you're on Omegle, you got to type in Kermit the Frog.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is it an app that you can download for free?
Yep. It's actually not, I believe it's not an app. You type in Omegle, and you must just sign up right away.
Yeah, because I did see it when I Googled it. That's why I was like, oh, it's an app, like some kind of.
Oh, hey, Kermit the Frog comes on. Oh, hey. And he shows people a cucumber, but it's the real Kermit the Frog. And when he sees a girl, he goes, you know what I'm saying? He's got the same.
Well, voice. You know the one JD there, he, when he made your face singing a song there? Remember? Yeah, it's also an app on the phone. But and I don't think it's too expensive, but you still have to pay. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna check it. I'm like, no, I'm not paying for that. I'm like,
often
it looks like something that'll be fun for a while. Like, haha, send to your friends. Everyone, here's a picture of you singing, and then maybe eventually it's like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the commercials. You don't remember really Laverne and Shirley, do you? A bit younger than me for that, I think, because I was young too when that was on.
I know it's a TV show, Laverne and Shirley. Wait. No, what was it called then?
Laverne and Shirley. that was the name of the thing. Yeah. It was called the Laverne and Shirley, quite simply. And you had, oh my God, I wouldn't be able to remember.
Let me Google it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll recognize it because I
want to see my worst troll? Ace of Space. Google Laverne and Shirley Squiggy, and you'll see Ace of Space. My biggest troll.
Squid. This is Google or YouTube? You want?
YouTube. Google. He probably Squiggy would probably. You'll see a pink jacket. The guy who's sort of an Elvis style.
Yeah. I see him. Pink stripes. Yeah.
And you'll see a guy next to him, taller, with a blue coat, which I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I'm going to images. Yeah, his name, the character, the actual actor is David L. Lander.
Yeah, he passed away, Squiggy, there, I think.
2020. Yeah.
Yeah, 2020.
This will all go. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Along with everybody else. Yep, that's what happened. Went off with the pen. Sugar Bee, how's it going, Sugar Bee? Do you remember the McDonald's song, which nobody ever really learned? To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle onions on a sesame seed bone. That's so stupid.
Yeah, McDLT. Remember, there was like one that was really.
I'd like a Big Mac, McDLT, a quarter pounder with cheese fillet of fish, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, red chicken, and McNuggets, tasty golden fries, regular or large size, salad, chef for garden, chicken, oriental. Why would I remember that? I wasn't good in math though.
That's what programming, and that's why they call them the TV programs.
It's do you like the new Cadbury commercial? Cadbury. I hate it. It's like you know when something I don't like about. I'm not talking about a couple, but somebody comes up to you and goes, Hey, Jason. Fucking ear. I can't stand it. But there's a commercial, a caramel commercial, and it goes, chocolate caramel. Spoil yourself. And when I hear it, I get mad. I'm listening. I fucking get so mad. And they have it in French also. Caramel, toi. And you're like, oh my God. It's like cringy.
More cringe.
It's cringy. You see the new Bud Light commercial? Oh, no, we can't. I
We're
can't
in
even talk
Canada.
about. We can't talk about it.
C16.
Jason, the
We've thrown in
guidelines.
prison.
Jace, we can't talk about Mulvaney,
know.
the fucker.
Yeah,
Anyway.
no. Hey, bold, beautiful, and brave. That's all I got to say. Bold.
No,
beautiful,
not because of
brave.
that. There's a guideline this morning. They're taking down channels that are talking about the bud. You know that? It's a new thing. They just said it. So it's like,
That's how how utterly controlled it is now. It's just
exactly. And it's not a light beer, eh? It's Bud Light, Light. Like, you know, I like drinking a light beer. It's not light.
It seems like anybody that goes WOKE, big corporations, they just get nailed. Like the people, let's just say people are not talking because they can't.
Yeah,
but
you always say certain things.
What they think, it shows when a corporation tries to virtue signal and they lose billions or millions. Disney.
You see the new commercial? You see the new commercial? Sorry, go ahead, man.
No, I'm just saying that there's a lot of Nike. They're all woke. They're all like just.
Yeah. You see the new commercial? Well, Bud, after what happened with
the horse one, trying to act manly again.
Yeah, he goes, America, it's made for the people come down by the rivers. It's like
that's
a Coors Light.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
That's
you
exactly
did it really good too.
Yeah, that's exactly how it starts. And you're like, are they actually doing that? It's like it's too late. It's like you slapped me, now you want me back. It's like, hey, we don't give a shit about who drinks our beer, but here's a commercial, America. About America.
Meanwhile, like a week before, their VP showed disdain to all the traditional Anheuser-Busch drinkers. It's on YouTube. You can check. Just write VP of VP of Bud Light, and you'll see. She was like, oh no, like literally, putting down conservative, middle class, Republicans, basically. The working class Joe, and they were like, they just basically flushed down the population that had probably supported them, jumped on the bandwagon of this woke stuff, and then suffered the consequences.
America. America. It's all about pulling people in, eh? When you hear them talk about it, this is absolutely incredible. Pulling people in using big words. The media is hiding everything. It's like that guy, you know who Family Guy always takes his voice. It's the guy with the big white mustache.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what his name is, but he always does commercials, no matter what he's talking about.
It sounds cool.
Ford Explorer.
Yeah, he played in Ghost Rider. Yeah, he has a mustache like this there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember his name. He plays on Family Guy a lot.
There, I'll tell you. Ghost
Rider. The time has come to get yourself out the weekends. All you gotta do.
Like, I'm not looking at you right now. I'm just on Google, and that was perfect.
Like, you could put up just his face with a mustache, and I'll do his voice.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, you're good with photoshopping and stuff. You should do that.
Yeah, that's all I was good at, man. But
put your face on, just like make a stint. Oh God, it's like it's going to Marvel. I'm like Ghost Rider full cast. Okay, I was saying character, and it's just showing me the character. The guys. What the hell? Oh, screw this. I can't find it.
So
You would think that it would be
I
right
bet
up.
you if you go on Google and you write Family Guy white mustache guy, I bet you would show up. That's how
Okay.
stupid the internet is, though.
Uh,
Family Guy white mustache guy.
Family Guy. White mustache.
Right mustache cowboy guy, because he
Yeah.
does a cowboy commercial on Family Guy. And he talks like this. The only reason why Bud Light.
Sam Elliott.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sam Elliott. Should hear him talk. Put on his voice. Let's hear him talk. Can we hear him talk?
Yeah, but I think you need to share screen me to put on.
I can't even. I have to what?
If I'm not sure. Do you hear it if I do this? Do you hear that? No way.
Why? How though, bro? You have a fucking microphone in front of you. How can I not hear that? Can't hear nothing. That's what's happened to me the other day. I was playing full blast music, and I was playing.
I can still play it on my phone if you want.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can share screen. Like, if I share my screen,
I can't share your screen here.
Yeah. See, if I go like this, present, watch.
Yeah.
There, share. Now my box will pop up where I popped up where you let me in. Now it'll just be my screen. You can pop it up.
So I could have shared my channel on anyone else's interview too?
Yeah. You can play whatever content you want.
But how come in the present I don't have that choice that you have? And I'm paying for StreamYard.
No. If you come on my channel, you can share screen. It's just we didn't know how. I didn't know how. All the person has to do.
I've been on StreamYard for years. I've never seen a button to be able to share a friggin' screen, someone's screen. I wouldn't anyways, but
they have to, like when they're visiting you, they're going to have a button that also says present screen, similar just like yours. But
yeah,
when
I'm glitched, man.
Screen,
I don't have it.
Technically, it should pop up as a square on the bottom, exactly
I
like
have
you would let
present. The only thing I can share and present is my desktop. So I'll click on yours, man. Add the stream right now.
Yeah, just to see.
Do I add it yet? Do you have anything opened up? I'll see the whole screen there.
Give me a second.
Yeah, take your time. What do I see now? Hold on, let me see. I see. Yeah, I see just a video screen now. I think you're safe, right?
Yeah. Ask people if they see the Family Guy. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to play the.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, that's.
Hold on, I'll get it on. There we are here.
So it's on screen.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. If I'm gay, then Freddie Mercury was gay. Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen, he was incredibly gay. He was not. He had a mustache.
Oh wait, no, it might not be.
Stop, Family Guy.
This is Peter Grows mustache.
Don't play Family Guy, especially not him calling Freddie Mercury a idiot.
Sam Elliott. Oh, here I can put Sam Elliott. Now that we know it, Sam Elliott.
Now, see, you can't put Family Guy on because if you put Family
You'll get Sam Elliott and Family Guy. If we play 20 seconds, you don't get a strike. If we just play just quick to hear the
Bruce
voice.
Gets a strike. I get a strike by showing Don Lemon's nostrils for a second on CNN. Every time it's 2 seconds.
All right, I'll try and present. Share screen. Shit, wait.
Yeah, okay, let me know it's there. It's gone.
I took the wrong one. Just give me a second. No way. Sam Elliott.
StreamYard. You want to make some videos?
Family Guy. It's a Family Guy. Here's a there. Okay, I will share it now
Awesome.
so you guys can hear the voice. Okay, the square should pop up. Let me know when it should be seen.
I'm Sam Elliott.
Is it working yet?
Not yet. Not for me.
So you don't have like the box?
Okay. Well, hold on. Duh. I'm gonna put the box up. Is that what you want me to do? Put the box up. I'm waiting.
No, at the start, me too. With this, it's like it's obvious, but not really because it's abstract.
Exactly.
I used to be like, I can't post comments, and it was like, no, it's because you have to go back on YouTube and
you can hold it before you play it. You can always post stuff, but in reality, I'm monetized. It's against the law to have anything copywritten up, but I'll take the monetize off for this one anyways. We had fun today, so.
Or if you want, I can put the screen down, and then you'll just hear the voice if that's what's necessary.
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted. Yeah, it'd be best. It'd be best because
okay,
I'm
cool.
really not allowed putting it, but
no, it's fine.
I've tried. Oh my god, he has a cowboy hat on too, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll press it and I'll put the screen off.
Absolutely. Or hold on, I'll.
Okay.
That's a fair point, Lois.
Yep.
Do you mind if I make you a sweater while I respond?
It's on screen, no?
No, that would be fine.
Lois,
okay,
I moved my whole family to Oregon.
That's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay. Leave it go.
Well, anyways, you got the point. I'm like, you sound better than him on film.
Yeah.
Brucey's all sounds better than Elliot himself.
Play it one more second. I want to hear his voice one more time.
When I was 13, and it.
Okay, like
when I was 13.
I'll play it. And the minute I stop, just start talking like him. Watch.
I'll continue.
When I was 13.
And then my mother. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
And
it's hard now that you're on the spot. All of a sudden, you're like, "Oh my god, I'm on this spot right now."
No, you know what he does? The most depressed. Air out.
Me that a town is like a horse.
Go.
They say that a town's like a horse.
Well, that's good. that's
let the air out. That's what he does.
All right. Let's.
Don't choose it. It chooses you.
Don't choose it. It chooses you.
That's scary. I have goosebumps. Don't. Let me try.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
And I believe Coag has chosen me just.
And I believe that Coag has chosen me. I can't do it.
Yeah, you're close.
You chose my cousin, Adam. Now,
he chose my cousin, Adam.
last
Yours
one
sounds spot on, though. Okay, I don't get a strike. All right. You know what? It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I gotta get off too, man. I love you, brother. I'm happy you came on, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to put your channel link in the description of this video after while I'm uploading it. So as soon as I turn it off, you guys can check them out at the same time. Jason John Swartz, my brother, my blood brother, my real bro, and you
my
guys
brother from the same mother.
My brother from the same real mother.
All right.
Hey, thanks a lot, buddy. I love you, man. Say hi to wife, kids, everything, animals.
Will do.
All right. See you soon, man. Bye-bye. Remove. Jason is gone. Oh my God, I look horrible. I kept this fucking hat on with my dusty fingerprints in the front of it. Well, ladies and gents, we had a lot of fun. Let me put this hat back up here. Hey, Pedro. Okay. There we go. Look a little better. All right. Anyways, alrighty then. So I really want to thank. We had some fun. Anyways, I was happy my brother came on. Lots of shit happens on the channel sometimes, and I never really have a chance of sitting down and talking about it. And quite often when something happens, well, it's just blown off, and it's like, oh, Bruce is strong. Doesn't really matter. But in general, this channel is an amazing channel because you guys all come to the channel. So really can't thank you all enough. It's 10:03. I really want to thank you all for coming on. And of course, today I didn't get to everybody's comments. If I missed the contribution, I will see it right after this, of course, when the feed comes up. I'll see you in the comment section. Another video coming for tomorrow. I'm going to go outside to see if there's anything to film, to see if that exoplanet's still there waiting for me, see if there's any UFOs in the sky. And I'll keep you all posted. And thanks for all of you for coming to the live streams. Really had a lot of fun. My little silly hat. I got to get myself a tickle trunk. Maybe I'll dress up differently every stream. Boy, I gained so much weight that the silver hat almost looks like a little kid's hat. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Thanks for coming by. I love you all very much. I'll be posting my brother's link, Jason John Swartz, in the description of this video. Under the video, there's a little link. It says description. Click on it, and the box opens up, and a whole bunch of words will be there, and there's a bunch of GIFs. So check it out. Rod R. I am Kai, everyone. Leah, Elias, Darla, Rose, Lisa Eckerly, David Donlin, Sugar B. Thanks, everybody. Stephen A. Celtic Hammer. Thunderbirds. Oh, my God. You know, I never saw Thunderbirds, but I saw a black comedian. I love the guy. And what the hell's his name? He's the funniest black comedian I've ever seen. But anyways, he talks about that joke. He adds that in his joke, Thunderbirds. Used to watch that. It was an episode that I did not get a chance to see. Show is hilarious. Thanks. That's what the Swartz brothers are. Hilarious. Thanks, Andromeda Native. Thanks a lot, you guys. I appreciate that. Right on, Suspicious. Sky, I hope you were able to fix your problem with the damn internet. Yeah, when TV was still free, Annie. You're right about that. Right on, everyone. Thanks again. Oh, Darla had Thunder too. So that's right at the time, Darla, where that exoplanet was going by, and we're supposed to be able to see it till dawn, guys. So if you look in the east, look in the east, and put your two arms out like this, hold it like that, and on the horizon, if you have houses, you have to imagine you're on the horizon. Right at the top here, you should see an exoplanet. It's the one I was talking about. Right on. I look so stupid with this hat. So I'm going to get off. Talk to y'all really soon. Bye-bye for now.